Thank you very much. Senator Scott.
Thank you, Chairman. Congratulations on each of you on your nominations, and I know you're going to do a great job. Mr. Telle, do you have any friends in Florida?
Senator, I do. My wife behind me is from Pinellas County, and her family, of course, is still there in St. Petersburg.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, because the Corps' reputation, not the people. The people of the Corps are wonderful people, but the Corps' reputation in Florida, as we've talked about, is horrible. I mean, you can't get an answer. They don't, I mean, it's just like a black hole of information. No one will tell you the time process, where a permit is, why you're going to get turned down, why you're going to get, can you fix it? You want to keep your friends in Florida, right?
Senator Scott, certainly. You raised a very important issue, and your state is one that is surrounded on at least three sides by water. Water is critically important to the state of Florida, both inland and on the coasts. It's unacceptable that we can't give you answers. Your state has more capacity, or as much capacity as any state in terms of dealing with these issues, and has taken on a leadership role. And we ought to be working in a competitive, in a complementary way with the state of Florida. And I hope that you and I can visit the Jacksonville District office together.
So you think at the end of this, you're going to have friends in Florida? Your family's going to talk to you?
Well, Senator, I hope so. I'm going to do the best job I can for the nation, and if that's true, it'll be the best job I can do for Florida.
Do you have any friends on the beach in Florida?
Senator, I do often visit the beaches when I'm visiting my in-laws, and I know we have some major issues related to beach nourishment, and it's most acute in Pinellas County. There's been a large challenge.
It's actually all the way down to where I live in Naples. You know what they changed how they looked at it. They said, think about this, on private land, and so you have private land, and then the public land, the beach is public land, right? The way it works in Florida. So at meeting high tide, okay, you own the land of there. After that, the Corps, or the state owns it. The Corps has said that they give you a form that says, we're going to give you a temporary easement forever. It actually says that. It says it's called temporary easement. Then it's a forever easement to go on private land. Does that make any sense to you?
Senator, certainly the protection of the citizens of Pinellas County, the property and lives of Pinellas County is of critical importance. There's a challenge, as you've pointed out, related to land ownership and access here. It seems to me that we ought to be able to find a creative solution that solves the interests of landowners as well as the interests of the public in Pinellas County, and as you state, all the way down to Naples.
So you think you can solve this? So actually we get the beach renourishment done?
Senator Scott, I look forward to working with you on that. When I'm given more details about the challenges, I know they're extensive, and I know that they've been wrangled over the years, but I look forward to working with you. I think with a can-do attitude, we can make progress here and provide this critical flood protection to Pinellas County and other parts of Florida.
You brought up Pinellas, especially Pinellas. It's had an unbelievable impact on the value of homes, not being able to get the beach renourishment done. Because, we had three bad storm surges in the last 2.5 years. So it's had a pretty big impact over there.
Senator, I agree totally. My family was affected by those storms there, and I look forward to working with you on it.
So I'm a business guy, and in business, what you get frustrated with is government. The permitting process, the stupid licenses you have to have, and then the regulatory environment. And so then you say, golly, I already got this permit. I did the exact same thing. The state government does the exact same thing the federal government does. So why can't we delegate, if you have a good state, why can't you delegate some of the Corps' responsibility to the state and allow them to do the permitting as long as they do a good job?
Senator Scott, I agree with you. We're going to be able to deliver services to the public better if we do it closer to the public and to the people who understand the environment. You've done a very good job as governor to unlock Florida's capacity and allow the state to take on much of the burden that the federal government was taking on. That's good for the state of Florida. That's good for the public. That's good for the American taxpayer because it's relieving the federal government of these duties. And I look forward to working with you where appropriate to make sure that we're delegating as much authority as we possibly can to the states, especially those with a lot of capacity like Florida has.
I just hope at the end of your time, your relatives continue to talk to you. Thank you.
Senator, thank you.
Senator Scott, I share that hope. And these bureaucrats who award a temporary easement forever perhaps should stop by the English department at their local community college.